Hi, Rob here. Welcome to IELTS Transformation Writing course. Today, this lesson is a continuation of our discussions. So this is focused on the task response in the task 2 in the essay. So how well do you answer the question? So you need to address all parts of the task, present a well-developed response for an 8. For a 7, you need to address all parts of the task and present a clear position. Notice here as well, it says presents and extends and supports main ideas. 6 addresses all parts of the task, although some parts may be more fully covered than others. And 5 addresses the task only partially. So you need to not only you need to talk about all parts of the question. A couple of quick tips. We need 4 ideas written in the 2 main body paragraphs that you will extend and support. So you'll make a point, you'll talk about your idea and then give some more information or paraphrase it, and then give an example or a result. You need to ask, what do I know about this? And to get a better ideas and a wider range of vocabulary, ask yourself the most simple questions: when, where, what, why, how, who. This is to stimulate ideas, to get these 4 ideas to put in your plan, and then write your essay. So here we go. Some of the methods used in advertising are unethical and unacceptable in today's society. To what extent do you agree? Okay, so what is advertising? Advertising is when a company markets its product, it shows its product to the market, to people who want to buy things. And how do we advertise? Well, there's advertising on TV, traditionally newspapers, billboards, internet advertising, of course, on websites. There's advertising everywhere nowadays, isn't there? And what is unethical and unacceptable? So unethical is if something is not ethical, which means that it's not moral, it's not a good thing, it's not the right thing. And unacceptable means we shouldn't do this. It's not acceptable to do that. It's not okay in today's society. So how do people advertise? As we've said, different places. Who is marketing unethically and unacceptably? Well, I suppose if we're telling lies about products, then that's bad. If we're lying. So one area that gets a lot of criticism, of course, is fast food and soft drink, which, Coca-Cola's slogan is Coca-Cola is happiness, which is clearly the opposite is true. And McDonald's Happy Meal for kids. So these are pure lies, of course. So for me, that is unethical and unacceptable. It's unethical to market to children because they don't have the awareness to make their right decisions. And of course, nowadays they can't advertise cigarettes, for example, or tobacco products. So in Australia, if you buy a packet of cigarettes, it has no branding, no label, just a picture of someone dying of cancer or something terrible. And of course, cigarette companies now are not allowed to sponsor Formula 1 racing or motorbike racing or sports, basically motorsports in particular. They used to advertise a lot. So I think obviously that used to be seen as unethical and unacceptable. So here's the story, isn't it? That some products they've stopped them advertising, others they still do. And of course, I have actually read a book about this, about what's it called? I forget the name of it now, but it's when there are hidden ideas, hidden pictures within advertising, because the mind sees everything, and it's called thank you me subliminal advertising. So this is when you have an advert of something, and within it there are pictures, usually of sex or death. These are things that our subconscious mind sees, but our conscious mind does not. Our unconscious or subconscious mind sees everything, but our conscious mind only sees what we want it to see, what we consciously look at and think about. So I think subliminal advertising is very common, and it's obviously not nice. It's not a good thing. For example, in some adverts for whiskies, they have these ice cubes in the glass, and if you look closely, you can see these images of death. And the reason they do that, I think, is to make alcoholics, or people that drink, which is pretty much the same thing in my opinion, but that's a very controversial opinion. That makes them subconsciously feel bad about themselves, which makes them want to drink. So that's one idea. It's just an idea. So I think that is unethical and unacceptable. I think advertising to children is unacceptable and unethical. I think advertising tobacco is unethical and unacceptable. And same with alcohol. I think advertising alcohol should not be allowed, especially in sports. So, yeah. So as you can tell, I completely agree that there are lots of methods that are unethical and unacceptable, particularly for drugs like alcohol and nicotine, and advertising junk food and sugar to children, I think, is terrible. There you go. So I hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope everything's going well, and have a great day. Thank you.